Give it up for Joe Walkowski, guys. Keep it going for Chesley Calloway, everybody. I would have said the right name if that wasn't the worst intro I've ever gotten. He brought me up by saying he was a preemie. Pre-me. So welcome to the alt comedy scene. I'm like too much of an optimist. Even this seems okay. I'm too much of an optimist. Some people see the glass as half empty. Some people see the glass as half full. I just see a cup doing a great job holding that water. Like, I'm never upset. I got like cool autism. Anything can happen to me and I'll be okay. Joel, you just got evicted. Cool. Camping trip. You're gonna be sleeping under a highway overpass with a gaggle of derelicts. Oh, camping buddies. They all have serious addictions to crack cocaine. We could stay up late telling scary stories that are true. I don't know if you can judge from my ensemble, but I'm a bit of a slob, and I began to suspect this because I found a squirrel in my apartment. What was he doing? Oh, he lived there. He came in one day, looked around and said, "This must be the woods. There are birds' nests, use condoms, kids come here to shoot their BB guns. I found the place for a squirrel." And I don't know how you guys deal with your squirrel infestations, but I just told none of my roommates, and I moved. So I know I'm not doing well because I got gentrified by an animal. I moved in with my girlfriend. All right, sometimes that gets applause, but maybe you know Lauren. It's just the two of us, but we got like a 2-bedroom. What do you do with that second bedroom? Like, we put some extra...
I'm really sorry.
I hadn't thought of that. Well, we just put our extra bed in there, and that's the only place she'll let me hang my football posters. So every time I walk past that room, it feels like we used to have a son. And my old lady, she suffers from insomnia. When she can't sleep, she'll go in that room, smoke weed, and cry. So she acts like we used to have a son. I'll see her in the morning, she'll be all strung out and tired, and I'll just say, "I miss Gerard too." And then I'll go to the kitchen and pack a lunch that'll never get eaten. I even cut the crust off. I got a little bit of free time right now, and I'm using it very productively to ruin someone's life. Yours with my comedy. No, the person whose life I'm ruining, her name is Jennifer Walkowski. We are not related, but we are connected because my email address is jwalkowski@gmail.com, and hers is jewalkowski@gmail.com. And the difference between us is that she's the superintendent of the Buffalo public school system. And I'm the type of guy who answers every email that hits his inbox. And it's not like, ooh, I'm fucking with her life. It's like, oh, I forgot this was my life. Last Tuesday, I gave someone detention. 2 weeks ago, I got an email and I proceeded to plan the catering for my son's graduation party. And to her credit, Jennifer's a very shrewd woman. She tracked me down with one question. Hey, why are $400 worth of shrimp at my house? And I answered as honestly as I could, I'm just trying to be a good mother. I know what it's like to lose a son. If I could go out to eat with any person, living or dead, I would probably choose to just have both dinners. Would you rather meet Gandhi or have 2 chicken fried steaks? Best case scenario, he sits there watching you eat. That's the first smart joke ever written about chicken fried steak. I'm not a professional comedian because I'm terrible at it. But I just started a new job. It's not going great. My first week I made about $700. I cost the company $13,000. I crashed a truck, I tore down a fence, and I sent a trailer to California with nothing in it. What was supposed to go in it? I don't know. What did go in it? The best of intentions. I imagine they opened the trailer on the other side of the country and said, "Hey, this thing is empty. Save for the good vibes." All these screw-ups came within a week, and at the end of the week, my boss sat me down and said, "Joel, you messed up a lot this week, and we could be really mad at you, but we're not, because you're dumb and you smile a lot." I'm my work's dog. I imagine it came down like this. Office manager comes in like, "Sorry guys, you can't have a pet in the office." "What are we gonna do?" "Well, this guy's resume has barbecue sauce on it." "Do you think it'll be a good fit?" "Be a good fit. He misspelled his own name." "How do you know that?" "I'm pretty sure Joel isn't spelled with just drawings of guns." J-O-E, but. But my work made a mistake. They hired me along with another guy named Joel. I think they just want to go anytime there was a problem, say, "Hey, let's bring in the Joel Patrol." But that was a bad move, because when I went into my orientation and I saw another Joel, my goal shifted from do a great job, find a career, to make sure this guy is called Other Joel. I've always fancied myself a primary Joel. And I really want this to happen, and I'm not going to outwork him. I'm not going to show up on time, but I'm great at spreading lies about him. "Mr. Walkowski, how do you feel about this other Joel?" "Well, he certainly has some interesting ideas regarding the Norwegians. I'd never heard the term fjordwap before." Honestly, the phrase fjordwap deserved a bigger reaction. I'm going to say it one more time. You guys are going to give it what it deserves. On 3. 1, 2. I've never heard the phrase fjordwap before. Oh, we did! USA! 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 USA!